Previously on Ancient Warriors, Legacies of Olympus.
After everyone dances for about an hour, Riley and Samantha stop.
Cake time!
Yes, cake time.
Samantha and Riley walk over to the cake and realize there's a piece missing.
David!
Calm down. Let's hide that and just smile.
Riley and Samantha hide the missing slice of cake with their bodies and do the ceremonial cutting cake and eating it.
Man, this is so fucking delicious.
The gang eats the cake for the rest of the night and party. End of part 3, end of episode 4.
Since the dawn of time, a legacy in light. The time has come to take what was rightfully ours. We're gonna burn it down. The beast can't stop us now. Can you feel it stirring in the wind?
Ready! Ancient gods, Olympian on!
Warriors, ancient warriors, forever warriors. We are warriors, ancient warriors, forever warriors. We are
Part 1, Our Condolences.
Interior. Samantha and Riley's apartment. Night. While everyone is asleep, the spy appears out of nowhere, holding the tampered time bracelet.
The Warriors want to win. That will never happen. Knowing how full of themselves they are and adventurous they claim to be. Time travel they will think may be the key. Or they could just use to be stupid and use it as a vacation. Who knows? Once the Cold One uses our bracelet for time travel, they will be stuck with no chance of escape. Then Amy will finally be able to rule once and for all.
The spy puts Blake's bracelet down on her nightstand while she is asleep. Interior. Samantha and Riley's apartment, living room. Early morning. Samantha and Riley are sitting in the living room having a cup of coffee and getting ready for Medusa's funeral when Blake opens the door to her bedroom and steps out.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Did either of you find my bracelet and put it on my nightstand last night?
No? Why?
It just appeared out of thin air.
Blake, I think you had maybe a little bit too much to drink at the wedding.
Yeah, maybe. It's very odd. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for the funeral.
Blake goes back into her bedroom and gets ready for the funeral. Samantha and Riley finish up their coffee and preparations for the funeral, and they go and meet the team at the entrance of the underworld.
Interior, the underworld. Entrance, morning. The warriors are waiting for the gates of the underworld to open.
I can't believe we actually have to do this.
Why would Amy even do this to begin with?
Because Amy's a bitch.
And aren't all demons?
Yeah, but especially all demons who hate Samantha.
Samantha glares at Ivy. The gates open, and the warriors walk into the underworld.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay. At least, I think so. You know, there are some times I still wish it was me who got attacked by Amy.
What Medusa did was brave, and she protected you.
so that way you and I could be together. She knows you'll figure out a way to stop Amy.
It just doesn't feel right.
It's hard, I know.
Meanwhile, in Hades' throne room, interior, the underworld, throne room, morning. It has been a couple of weeks since Samantha and Riley's wedding. Hades and Apollon are staring at their daughter's picture as they are waiting for the warriors to arrive.
Can't believe we really have to do this.
It's not your fault. There's no way you could have stopped Amy from trying to kill Medusa.
But there should have been a way for me to prevent it from happening. Now we have to bury the memory of our daughter because of that wicked witch demon. Now when we see Amy next time, she'll look like her. How am I supposed to live with that?
I wish I could have been there more.
It's not your fault. I was trying to protect you from the crazy family, and I was worried that I was going to
lose me too?
Hades looks at Apollon.
Yes, I know. We have had that conversation numerous times, Hades. I'm not going anywhere. And besides, the fact that the warriors are coming to our daughter's funeral and Samantha and Riley delayed their own honeymoon so they could come, they understand how much she meant to you. I understand for a long time. They saw you as the villain of your story. But now, you're turning around and helping them.
It's just hard having to see her like this. Not talking back to me, or trying to be in a competition with me. I miss her.
The warriors walk in.
We all do, Hades.
Hades and Apollon turn around and walk towards the warriors. Abigail, Hades, and Apollon hug.
Abby and I are so sorry for your loss, Apollon and Hades.
My condolences.
Thank you.
I don't say this a lot, but I am here if you both need anything.
Same here.
Losing someone is hard.
It's definitely not easy.
Samantha and Riley walk over to Hades and Apollon.
Why don't we step away from everyone else? Shall we?
Absolutely.
The four of them step aside.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course. We weren't going to miss this.
Y'all didn't have to move your honeymoon, though.
I mean, I'd have loved to be on a beach and all that, but yeah, we really had to. It's important that we are here, not only to support you, but to support everyone.
Do you two mind if I talk to Samantha alone?
Not at all.
Riley and Apollon go to their seats.
Okay, so, before you say, literally anything, because I know you're going to give me some lecture or something, or you're going to yell at me, or Death's going to come out, I don't even know what's going on with your life, no offense, but I wish I could have protected her, and I should have been the one hurt by Amy. I was her target after all. Look, I understand that.
What Medusa did was courageous. She had never done something like that before. Something in her heart told her that she had to.
It's just, she didn't have to save me. Out of all the people, I'm the least important warrior. Who cares about little old Samantha? Basically no one.
For whatever reason, she did. And she's the only person that really knows why she did it. Like me, I do care deeply about you all, even though I don't show it as much.
I guess it's as good a time as any to apologize for how I've treated you and Apollon and Medusa as well. Just all of you in general. Let's just say demons, death, it's really not my strong suit.
To be honest, it really isn't mine either. I had a nervous breakdown for the first time in 100 years since I became king of the underworld.
Crazy ass breakdowns is what I was made for. You can even say, crazy is my middle name.
Mood. Let's keep this between us, though. I don't want anyone finding out the king of the underworld needs a therapist.
It's our secret. Thanks for actually talking with me. I had no idea how much we actually had in common.
Tell you the truth, me either. And you're welcome.
Samantha hugs Hades. Hades is surprised, but welcomes the embrace. Then they turn and head back to join the rest of the team. Hades goes back over to the warriors and stands next to a picture of Medusa.
Thank you all for coming. I never thought I'd have to do this till eons from now, but someone decided to cut Medusa's life short and take it as their own. Medusa sacrificed her life to save someone else's, and for her to do that, I am proud. Even when she was a little girl, she always had a sassy demeanor and never wanted to give up a fight, even if you challenged her more than once. But I will miss her dearly, as I got to watch her grow up into the confident young woman she was. But I now have to watch her body being used as a pawn. It isn't justice and it's not right. There are not a lot of words to say. I wish I could say more. I'm more than shocked than anything else.
Hades sits down, and Apollon is the next one to speak.
Although I only got to meet my daughter for a short amount of time before these chaotic tragedies started unfolding, I wish I could have been able to break free sooner, so I could have watched her grow up like Hades had the chance to. Even though Medusa isn't here, I'm sure she would be saying some sort of sassy remark as always. She started out as a villain, but I truly think the night she protected Samantha, she became a hero.
Abigail is the final one to speak, and a mysterious woman snakes her way into the funeral, and it is Cronus, but in disguise.
No one ever talks about what it's like to not have a great relationship with your family when you are a god, even if you're a demigod like me. I didn't get to spend a lot of time with Medusa when I was a kid, because I always thought she was the enemy, and I always thought she was trying to hurt me. But then only to find out she was misunderstood, and that the people around her were also misunderstood. To Hades and Apollon, I'm going to do everything in my power to bring...
Before Abigail could even finish her speech, Cronus interrupts her.
I am so very sorry to be interrupting you, darling. No, I'm not. I thought it was such a nice day, and how delightful it would be to rain on your parade.
You need to go. This is one of the most meaningful things for me and Apollon, and you think you can come in and do that shit?
Yes? See, I can do whatever I want because I'm bigger, better, and far more fabulous than you will ever be.
Leave, Cronus!
Well, isn't that cute? The little human is trying to make me leave. Come on, honestly, do you think that will...
Just fucking leave! No one likes you, and for God's sake, you are upsetting everyone here. So do us all a favor and leave, so me and my husband can remember our daughter's memory in peace.
This is the first Apollon has ever gotten angry before, and Hades was even a little bit shocked.
Holy shit.
Wow. The little human packs a punch. Fine, I'll go. I'm bored anyways.
Cronus storms off. Apollon has calmed down a little bit, and he and Hades sit down.
Well, that was unexpected.
Continue, Abigail.
Cronus sneaks away to the royal godly family vault in another part of the underworld and tries to open it and is successful.
Anyways, sorry. Memories last forever. And just because Medusa isn't here right now, doesn't mean we won't try to figure out a way we can still get her back.
Abigail finishes her speech, and the rest of the warriors head to the royal godly vault. They find Cronus leaning against the open door. End of Part 1. Part 2. Army of Souls? The warriors see Cronus, and the souls come out of the vault.
Can we just skip the ready crap, please?
Come on, that's my favorite part.
Get over it.
All right, go for it, Ab!
Ancient gods, illuminate.
The team shapeshifts.
Okay, the rest of us will handle the souls. Riley and Samantha, Cronus is all yours. Take him down.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Samantha and Riley go after Cronus directly.
Well, this is about to get exciting.
The Soul Army goes after the warriors. Hades and Apollon are able to get into the vault, and they say goodbye to Medusa's soul.
Just to think, all the fun memories, all the times we got to share with her.
We'll get her back. Don't worry.
It's all just a lot to deal with right now. I'm still trying to figure out how to transport death to you, and that is way more complicated than most people think.
Well, whenever Death decides they want to switch, they can switch over to me. Now, to figure out how to get these souls back in here.
Okay. My turn to step in here.
Hades uses his powers to slowly put the souls back in the vault. Abigail, Anthony, and Marco de-shift, and they push the door closed. They don't realize that there is a low, glowing light from the vault. The rest of the team de-shifts.
Where is Cronus?
Gone.
Like the wind. Here 1 minute, gone the next.
When the heck did you become all spiritual?
When my life flashed before my eyes?
Huh. Makes sense, actually.
Did he leave anything? Clues? Something?
Well, he did leave this.
This ought to be good.
Apollon opens the letter from Cronus.
Anyone want to read?
Well, well, well. Welcome to your demise, Apollon. Hades. Oh, and the warriors too. Obviously, you're probably seeing this just now. Losers decide to stay where they are, and winners always rise. But you are so low underground, you will stay losers forever. Nothing you say will change how I feel. Oh, and by the way, that silly little daughter of yours, I may have been in small cahoots with Amy to make the plan work. So, unless you are all now going to try and save the world from me, you are going to need a lot more than some jazzercise looking adults coming after me. I already have the ultimate power above both of my son and especially above that little mortal husband of yours, Hades. But I feel we should make this game more exciting. And besides, what's more exciting than death? I hope you all enjoyed the little game that we're going to be playing. Good luck. Sincerely, Cronus.
There are 2 strands of red hair in the envelope of the letter. Hades and Apollon both see it. Apollon looks at the warriors.
This means war!
End of part 2. Part 3. All is fair in justice and war.
The warriors, along with Hades and Apollon, head back up to the surface and back to the base. They are standing around the floating table in the base.
Okay, we can't just let Cronus win.
Well, of course.
Sam, have you got any bright ideas currently?
Me? Seriously, at this time, y'all are really turning towards me. Okay, all right.
I think Sam is still a little bit shaken.
Cronus is going to figure out how to attack us one way or another.
Okay, let's break out. And also, let's change clothes, please, into something a little bit more happier. We'll regroup in a couple of hours.
The warriors, Hades and Apollon, head off to go change clothes, except for Samantha and Riley.
What can we do?
I got no stinking clue.
Look, Cronus is doing everything in his power to sort of put an end to us right now.
Look, I really don't know. I honestly just can't stop thinking about Medusa. Even though it really has nothing to do with Cronus, but, you know.
She isn't gone. Think about saving her. Amy just has control of her body right now, and we can still get her back.
Meanwhile, in Taratus, Cronus is drinking champagne and reading a magazine while sitting on his throne.
Minion!
Cronus's minion appears next to Cronus's throne.
Yes, sire. Prepare my final plan.
Delta XX10?
Yes, and make it snappy. We're going to be carrying out this plan very soon.
End of part 3. End of episode 5.